Hello?
Righteous J, you have been chosen for a very important mission.
Wait, how did you get in my house?
This is the Xtuga X4 four-way condenser microphone. You will keep it secret. Keep it safe. I will not keep it secret because this is a review. Alright, I've heard that the Xtuga X4, which I have right here, I have been told that this is the best budget condenser microphone on the market. And look, color me skeptical because I was told this thing was $120, but I'm looking on their website right now and it's now $110. Now, obviously, as a lead singer, microphones are incredibly important to me. As a broke lead singer, microphones tend to be unbelievably expensive. So when I was also told that this thing has 4 different modes that you can use it in, which kind of makes it a utilitarian mic for anything content and even recording vocals, which we'll get to, I was pretty skeptical. All right, I'm not gonna lie. So what we're gonna do in this video is I'm gonna put it through those 4 modes and we're gonna test all of them. Now, you're going to know if I approve of the microphone because if I do approve of it, then I put the links in the description and pin them in the comments. But I'm going to say, even before we get into the vids, this thing is what we would call in Indiana a hoss. So to kind of start out before we even get to it, one of my favorite features on this microphone is right here. It's a mute button. And for anyone who's a gamer and anyone who, may need to mute themselves on stream sometimes, this is going to save you from getting banned all over the place. So Xtuga, we appreciate you for all of us toxic gamers out there. Now you can see this knob on the back. All right. So this knob on the back actually sets it to the 4 different modes this microphone has. Now, basically in these 4 modes, what we have is we have a stereo mode, a bidirectional mode, a cardioid mode, and also an omnidirectional mode. If you don't know what those are yet, that's all right. We're going to go through it right now. Now, the cardioid mode is what I'm using right now. Okay, this is what I would use to game. This is what I would use to stream. And also that is what I would use on a condenser mic for recording my vocals in studio. And we might as well just see how this thing does. Now, to take this thing into studio, I'm going to stress test it. I'm not going to put it in a booth. I'm not going to give it a cage. I'm going to put it in the middle of the studio and do what I would do with a demo. If I'm working for an artist or for a song for City of Sound, I would just simply have the mic right in front of me and I would sing it. That is truly going to put this thing to the test. I want to see if it catches any room resonances and just see how it peaks and see how the gain is on it. Let's find out.
Love, I know you never was. I know you're here because I want. I see the will be love in someone. I know it's you because I know that's all I was until I know you were loving and never spoken.
I'm very surprised. The crazy thing is that doesn't have any compression on it. It has a little bit of reverb, but outside of that, it's pretty much just the raw take itself straight into the computer. Like if I'm on the road and I don't have any space for an interface, I can have a mic like this because it plugs in USB, USB and just roll with it. You could 100% take that and put a vocal chain on it and turn it into a legit song. So kind of surprised in a positive way. I wasn't really expecting that. So, all right, well done, Xtuga. I see you. Now, the other way you would use the cardioid is in gaming. So I am actually going to jump into a game that I love, and you're going to get the most objective review possible. I'm just going to ask a teammate randomly, how does my microphone sound? And as you know, gamers are known to be very friendly. So if I do get cussed out in the game, I will probably edit it out of this video. Someone join the team chat, please? Oh, come on, man. Don't leave me hanging like this. This is for a review. And someone join team chat for reasons. All right, no one wants to talk to me, but it is actually great for gaming. So it never got in my way, so that's great. And it never tilted down or everything. So this thing is super thick. Okay, now let's go to the stereo mode. So this is a mode that you would use a lot for if you're doing like big group content or something like that. If you had a lot of people in a room throwing a party, but you wanted to like stream or something like that. And I'm going to be honest, it's actually something I've wanted to do with the band. So if this sounds good, honestly, I'm going to use this thing a lot. I'm not even joking. So let's check it out. All right, so we're now in stereo mode. So I'm going to test every single side of this microphone with a very sexy voice. 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 Stereo mode right now. I'm actually really impressed. Okay, now we're going to go to the omnidirectional mode. This is very similar to like what a stereo mode is, but in mono, but 360 degrees in mono. I think a lot of people would use this probably on like calls and such, maybe like boardroom calls such. Let's do some funny words to see if it captures the detail. Okay, now for the final test mode, bidirectional. So you've probably guessed, bidirectional is basically using both ends of the speaker. So if you are wanting to do some form of podcasting, but you only have one microphone, that's where this would be really useful, honestly, because basically what it does is it captures both ends and it captures it equally. So let's test it out. Hello, I'm podcast person number 1. Hello, I'm podcast person number 2. Well, you sound amazing. That's what everyone tells me. Yeah, I know I'm super cringe, but I'm a goofball, so sorry. Okay, I'm just going to say this thing's a tank. And in those 4 modes, I'm genuinely super impressed of what it can pull off. For $110 as a condenser mic, I genuinely can't believe that this thing only costs that much. Yeah, I'm definitely going to put a link in the description and pinned in the comments for anyone out there who does any form of content, but especially someone out there who needs something that's super utilitarian and can do everything. And it's literally as easy as this, flipping a switch. I genuinely mean this. This is worth it. And it's simple and it's easy to use. I literally just plugged in like the USB-C port and just got it rolling and it popped right up on OBS and I started recording and it works right now. That's what I started right now. And honestly, now I kind of get it because Xtuga I saw has been in like the top 5 of Amazon's gear companies. And I was just like, oh, interesting. Like they must have something that really, really brings value. And I'm like, dude, for $110, this is a really nice mic. Go check it out. The Xtuga X4. This thing already has my approval. All right. This is an absolute hell yeah. Go get this thing. I love this microphone and I'm going to keep it. Sorry, Xtuga. I'm keeping this microphone. You're not getting it back. Go check this thing out. I love y'all. Wow.